natural, Ronnie?
Oh, come on now. There ain't nothing natural about him except for the hat he got on.
Have an extra squeeze.
Yep.
Because I'm aiming for
your
2
condition.
seconds.
Your condition's decent. Okay, good. I mean, you're not in any kind of oh my gosh, like being 10 weeks out. But yeah, you need to definitely, start turning it up a little bit.
Sam Sulek is still one of the most popular bodybuilding prospects to have bridged the gap from influencer to legitimate competitor. In this video, we will look at what several bodybuilding legends think about Sam. Number 5. Phil Heath. Phil Heath, known as The Gift, is one of bodybuilding's most dominant champions, winning 7 consecutive Mr. Olympia titles from 2011 to 2017. With an incredible mix of size, symmetry, and conditioning, Heath brought a level of muscle fullness and detail rarely seen on stage. During an interview on the True Geordie podcast, Phil shared an interesting story of how Sam got a rude awakening about the struggles of professional bodybuilding.
We live in this society where an algorithm can make you famous for what?
What do you make of that new young lad? I forgot his name. You might have seen him. He's got the long curly hair. And
Sam.
Yeah, what do you make of that situation? Because he's a very young man and he's running a lot of juice, clearly.
I mean, I have no idea what the cycle is, right? But I can say this. I mean, I met him. He was a nice guy. Mm-hmm. I feel like he has an interest to compete. He went to Dino's gym, which was interesting because he was put through the pace as far as posing is concerned. He got a fucking wake-up call.
Posing is an essential skill in bodybuilding, transforming muscle into art. Legends like Arnold Schwarzenegger have stressed its importance, likening it to a performance that showcases strengths, hides weaknesses, and captivates audiences. Great posing can be the difference between blending in and standing out on the competitive stage. Phil also wondered if Sam should be more transparent about his alleged steroid use with his young viewers.
I don't know his coach that well. I just don't know the strategy. But what I will say is it's very interesting to see someone as sensational as this guy is and have the following he has, but I don't know if there's educational content as to how he got there. So I feel like there's an element missed, because if there is drugs involved and you're not explaining it to the next person that adores you, I get there's a double-edged sword with this.
Do you think Sam should come clean or keep his cycle to himself? The next person on our list has very strong opinions regarding Sam. Number 4, Lee Priest. Lee Priest, known for his freaky arms and outspoken personality, is one of bodybuilding's most controversial figures. Despite standing shorter than most competitors, his mass and conditioning made him a fan favorite. However, Priest's unwillingness to stay silent about issues within the sport, including judging inconsistencies and industry politics, often put him at odds with the IFBB. His blunt honesty eventually led to his suspension, effectively ending his mainstream competitive career. Yet, Priest remained unapologetic, gaining respect from fans who admired his authenticity. So when it came to giving his opinion about Sam Sulek, Lee did not hold back.
We all know a lot of people have great genetics. Even though I had great genetics, I had to take gear to keep up with the other guys that have great genetics. People are coming down on Sam like, oh my God, you're giving bad advice. Sam's not giving bad advice. Sam is just being himself. And I think everybody, if you're watching Sam, should feel privileged that he's taking the time out of his day to show you what he does, to film his workouts, to film his eating. Yes, Lee, but he eats junk food.
Lee Priest was known for his incredible genetics and monstrous arms, but he also had a well-documented love for junk food, especially early in his bodybuilding career. While most competitors adhered to strict, clean diets year-round, Priest was unapologetic about indulging in fast food, sweets, and soda during his off-season. He often joked about his trips to McDonald's and his fondness for sugary treats, which made his impressive physique even more remarkable. Perhaps this is the reason he looks at Sam with such fondness. Check out this clip of when they first met. You can tell from the look of excitement on Sam's face that he is a big fan.
I liked how Sam sent that that thing where he's like, hey, speaking of.
Speaking of,
Speak of the devil.
before
There we
you
go.
say anything, Lee, I wanted to make this happen because I saw that Lee, you've been obviously defending Sam for months now over all these maniacs making videos about him eating a fucking cereal bowl. And, Sam has been taking some of your cues and some of his workout videos. I noticed a couple of your exercises. So I was like, you know what? These two need to meet. So Sam, meet Lee. Lee, meet Sam.
Hello, Sam.
Yeah,
I
what's
enjoy
going
your
on?
videos.
Number 3, Ronnie Coleman. Ronnie Coleman is a true icon in bodybuilding history, winning 8 consecutive Mr. Olympia titles from 1998 to 2005. Known for his unbelievable size, strength, and conditioning, Coleman pushed the boundaries of what a human physique could achieve. His signature combination of freakish mass and razor-sharp definition redefined the sport. Beyond his physique, Ronnie was famous for his legendary training intensity, regularly squatting and deadlifting over 800 pounds, while shouting phrases like, So when it came time to check out Sam Sulek, Ronnie was nothing short of impressed.
Gotta hit them weights hard and heavy. You got some weight on that bad boy. Might need to work on the form just a little bit though.
Ronnie Coleman, being the obvious king of steroids, is often asked if he believes athletes are natural or enhanced.
Let's start with the Chris Hemsworth physique. So what about this body gives it away, so?
Like that. You can see the way it's shaped.
The way it's shaped. You mean the shoulders?
And the thickness of it.
In his reaction video, he was asked if he believed Sam was natural, and he did not hesitate to give his opinion.
Do you think he's natural, Ronnie?
Oh, come on now. There ain't nothing natural about him except for the hat he got on.
The next bodybuilder on our list had an interesting insight about Sam. Number 2, Shawn Ray. Shawn Ray, known for his near-perfect aesthetics and outspoken nature, is as famous for his physique as he is for his controversies. A consistent top competitor in the 90s, Ray never shied away from sharing his opinions on bodybuilding's biggest names. His blunt critiques of athletes like Ronnie Coleman, Phil Heath, and Lee Priest have sparked heated debates over the years. Ray has often called out competitors for lacking conditioning, relying too heavily on size, or, in his view, being poor ambassadors for the sport. While some respect his honesty, others see him as overly critical. Love him or hate him, Shawn Ray always keeps the bodybuilding world talking. During a podcast, when asked about Sam, Shawn paid his respects, but in a way that seemed perhaps passive-aggressive.
When it comes to training and building muscle.
Listen, you can't be mad at Sam. He's found his niche. The following is real. It's not fake numbers. These people line up. I've seen his line was longer than Lee Haney's. I think the older we are, the more appreciation we have for what it took for us to build our resume. And also, the older we are, we have a certain amount of disdain for that 21-year-old that's done absolutely fucking nothing. You know, he's pimple face, steroids, and has a gimmick, and you don't respect it because there's nothing behind it. He found the right algorithms, got the right audience. Well, that audience is real. They like.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Clearly, I'm sure getting to that level, even if it doesn't just happen.
No.
Should these old-school bodybuilders be bitter that influencers are now getting more attention than them? Let us know what you think in the comments. Number 1, Chris Bumstead. Chris Bumstead, known as C-Bum, is the reigning king of classic physique, with multiple Olympia titles to his name. His timeless physique, characterized by a tiny waist, broad shoulders, and massive quads, embodies the golden era aesthetic but with modern-day conditioning. Beyond his physical dominance, Bumstead is admired for his authenticity, openly discussing mental health struggles and the pressures of competing. During a workout video, C-Bum was asked Sam Sulek. In typical C-Bum fashion, he gave his raw opinion.
Put it right here, underneath.
Sam Sulek, you know him?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody tries
taking
to
over the world.
So annoying. Every fucking 1,000 subscriber YouTuber is sitting in his car right now and flip the fucking mic on his head. You can see it. Little rant here, but
it's kind of nice to see, you know? It's a shift.
I like this guy.
I'm going to retire and just fucking... He can take the reins over.
I'm going to retire and he can take the reins over. Perhaps a cosign from a living legend has given Sam the confidence he needs to dominate in bodybuilding. Having already competed in a professional bodybuilding show, who knows what is next for the young icon?
Sam came, brought it, and even did so with a better physique than expected. He's going to be going to the Arnold Classic in
2 weeks from now. See how I fare at the Arnold Amateur.
Is he in fact going to turn IFBB pro? It's a very daunting task.